One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home to the Northern Illinois Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Aggies offense takes the field. They're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David, and I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago, and this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to...
Breaks into the open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Aggies are rolling down the field. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Aggies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He unleashes a long one. Pulls it in down the sideline. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. On the ground with the counter. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Northern Illinois' offense will take the field for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out.
Touchdown, Aggies! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the option play the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. But it's basically a block on the quarterback on the defensive player.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He turns that loose down the right side. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last.
There he goes. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. Northern Illinois right back to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back has it. Buys a little time. Trying to make magic with his feet. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Plucks it out of the air. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets the first himself. Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Back to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now adjusting. Trying to escape and get it himself. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Finds him out of the backfield. Works works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Buying some time. Got out of trouble and throws. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. They'll go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Swings it out to the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out quickly. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. This is a designed run. He breaks a tackle.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage, and this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made him look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge game in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Aggies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offensive success on third down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
He's knocked down in the backfield, and even that spin move couldn't create space. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Owens. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Makes a connection. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Bussey. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Norman. Turning it on. Touchdown, Aggie. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. This late in the half, something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quick shovel pass. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Snagged out of the air.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One more snap coming before halftime. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Turns it loose deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. This time it's complete. And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot, and the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Aggies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He'll keep it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Now they're going to throw it. Here's the pressure. Fires to the big fella. Runs through a tackle. And he was able to break one tackle, Jesse, and almost got away from another.
And this secondary, this defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you've got to get bodies to him. And you better wrap up those legs and hold on tight. This dude's hard to tackle.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, the power run here. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice third down.
Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. Using his feet to buy time. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, he dropped it! defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
Extending the play. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with